So there's some important details to living off the grid that are difficult. I've made videos before about trying to get supplies at all on a road that no one will deliver on. Not having a vehicle that I can drive far away to get anything. It's not legal, it's not registered, and I don't have a driver's license, and I don't have insurance. So I can drive into town, but there's not much in town. It's a small town. And I am everything. I am animal control. I am the electrical department. Right now I've got a friend of mine trying to fix an electrical circuit that's not working. It's a buried cable. We have no idea why it's not working. Plus we need to check the batteries because the water gets low sooner because they're old. And so I need to replace the batteries. I'm the electrical company. I'm the water company. I've got water over here that I wouldn't recommend people drink. I really wouldn't. I drink it out of a hose that's connected to this system, and that's unfiltered rainwater. That's a questionable water company, you know. It's fine with me. When people visit, and if I have any money at all, which I usually don't, then I buy water that's filtered from a guy in town, and he brings it up in 5-gallon big jugs, and that's cool. There's no garbage service. There's no sewer service. I guess I mentioned water. There's no incoming water except rainwater, which is great. I'm drinking it right now. I've been drinking rainwater for over a decade, and there's been a couple times where worms have shown up in it, and I read about the red worms, and I just drink them. They're not apparently bad. There were some other worms that showed up that I didn't like. On the road service, partly. There's other people that are involved in that. My vehicle, if it goes bad, I don't have a lot of ways to fix it. I mean, I guess I could pay someone to come up here. I've never had to do that. But I live in a very rural place, and there's not a lot of services. Like to get a tow truck, it would have to be from a place way across the lake. And where'd I tow it to? And how am I supposed to do this kind of thing? It's not a bad thing. All these services that exist to make our lives easier, it's useful if we figure out ways to do them without using governmental systems. I think that's very wise. It's a goddamn beautiful day out here. I can get a vet. That's nice. Usually I have to drive into town. I now have a vet that will come here. That's really cool. Normally I don't need vets, but you know, there's been dogs bitten by rattlesnakes and stuff, and I can't get deliveries here. I made a different video whining about that, but if I could run things and get deliveries, that'd be a way easier life. I could run the whole place on deliveries. You know, just like people order stuff on Amazon and things like that. I can't do that. I ordered some books on Amazon once, and it was a pain in the ass to get those here, and I had to pay people to get the truck to get actually to here, and I'm working on those things. I'm the forestry department. I'm the communications department. And boy, do I fail at that right now. You know, and that's part of the failing at the electrical system. I'd love to get something like Starlink or something. Oh, what a beautiful butterfly just went by. Oh my God, it's like I think it's a monarch. I'd love to get more monarchs here. I have planted the fir trees that the monarchs are attracted to, and I'm going to use the seeds of those to make more of them. And I want to make a whole fir forest here. Now I feel a little weird about that because that's just one butterfly, and the reason people like it is because it's pretty. And it's like all the other butterflies matter too, you know. It's like everybody's just worshiping models or something. It's like all of the biodiversity here matters. And so that's why I don't worry too much about, you know, which insects like what plants. I'm not planting to save one particular butterfly type. I'm planting for total biodiversity. I guess I'm the biodiversity department, but I'm pretty sure that biodiversity departments don't exist in most governments, or even most non-profits don't give a shit. I'm the tourism department, and that's pretty much closed down right now because I'm not in a good mood. And there's some issues in 2021 with COVID stuff. Although I'm working to prep that, I want more long-term tourism in the general area. And I have big opinions about good tourism versus bad tourism. I'm my psychologist. Which is fine. I'm the most qualified. I've known me a while. And I'm a pretty rational person and fairly self-aware. But confused about how to relate to the world. But I don't think I'm alone in that. I think that's, you know, billions of people on the planet. How the hell are we going to get through this shit, you know? That laugh sound crazy? It does to me. God damn, it's nice out. Let's get some vitamin D. So that's one of the tough things about being off the grid and alone. Well, even if you had a partner, it's still probably difficult. I've been here for 5 years one time with a partner, and she was just a total sweetheart, great person, and she now is living back in the States and has there's a weird bee. She has a little kid and stuff, and it's really sweet. It's wonderful, and I'm so happy that she's happy. I don't know if she's happy or not, but that's what she wanted, and I knew that's what she wanted, and so I support her in getting that. I hope her partner is awesome, and it certainly is easier to live in the States with family support, economic support, and a job than to live out in the middle of the woods, you know, being everything you gotta be. I am a barber. I just cut my hair today, and that's an easy one. Feeding myself, that's a little trickier because I'm doing fine. You know, I'm eating food out of cans, and but I have ideals for a better food system that is more fits with my values and my ecological values, my agricultural values. But at the moment, I don't care about that. I'm fine. I'm living. Did I say it was the forestry department? I'm doing great at that. Oh my God, that's the most satisfying thing. That I'm cutting down trees and planting others to create a more biodiverse place. I need a lawyer. I need a accountant or bookkeeper. I don't spend much, so a bookkeeping job would be pretty easy here. But I want to spend a lot. I want to make a lot of money. I don't need the money. This place needs the money. I'm going to die. I don't give a shit. If I died tomorrow, I'd be a happier guy. And, but to create systems that function in this way, to create systems where we can live in a forest and make it more biodiverse and have it have human use and etc. Requires people with different skills than I have or I'm interested in having. I can lead a little bit philosophically, but there's a lot of stuff I'm not good at, and there's a lot of stuff I just don't feel like doing. So right now, my primary thing is protect the forest. But I am looking for building a team of other people who can fit into something that creates a system that sustains some land. So that's difficult. I don't trust anybody. That's a big problem with other people. Because the reason I don't trust other people is other people. My natural nature is to be very trusting. And I've been too trusting. I've been used and abused. But everything's going great. And it's, my God, it's so nice to sit out in the sunny day. It's been the rainy season. And so it's been, you know, and there's a hurricane coming. So I have this brief period of sunshine. And, you know, I got no shirt on. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, yeah, baby. And it's just really nice day out. Today I've done an okay job. I had a great meeting with a friend of mine who is working on some plants. I think we talked for an hour and a half today. Normally I talk to him for like 15 minutes and I'm just like, what should we do today? And this is how I like to manage things generally is, well, what should we do? And they tell me and I'm like, cool, do that. Well, today we talked about a number of other issues about, you know, supply chain things and about local relations and people and who has what skills to do what. And so that's also a good thing to do. And I really enjoyed that. And so they're off working over there doing things. But I need to partner with people who have different skills. I need to partner with people who are like project managers. People who care. Because most people don't give any shit about anything. The vast majority of people in the world are just trying to survive. They really are. And they're not bad people, and they're just trying to do a good job. Some of them are bad people, and they do bad things just trying to survive. And even some of them aren't really bad people. They do bad things. You know, there's black markets, and there's wars. War is the worst industry in the world. I'm happy I haven't had any exposure to that since I was about 19. And that exposure was horrible. You know, at the time it didn't feel like it was horrible. I did the job and went to the places, and I saw the oppression that exists in all of politics and nation building, and I learned a lot, and that changed me forever. I was 19 at the time. I guess if people never see that, you can't totally blame them for being total consumers and assholes in the industrial world. And not that everybody in the industrial world is an asshole. That's not true. But they just try and blame rich people, which I want to partner with the rich people. I really do. Because the rich people in some ways have the option of being more enlightened. They have the option of putting their energy into things that don't make economic sense. I'll bring up Elon Musk, for example. Okay, we're not going to get to Mars. I mean, I don't know if he really believes that or not. We're not going to ever have a terraform Mars. We'd be more likely to terraform Venus. See? Okay, ¿a luz ahora? Oh, no sé. ¿Debo checar? Okay. Dame un rato. And so, you know, I don't blame these guys for doing crazy projects. I think they're great. And I don't think they're saving the world at all. I think they're the same as you. And I don't think you should judge them too harshly. I gotta see if I have electricity or not. I am the electric company, but I'm not actually the guy pulling the switches at the moment. Sí hay luz. Todo está bien. Entonces, ¿cómo era la agua en las pilas?
No, muy baja.
Muy baja.
Sí.
Ok. ¿Y necesito comprar más?
No sé. Faltó a unas pilas. Nos acabamos todo y faltó.
Ok. Entonces, tal vez Chileno pueda comprar un poco más.
A lo mejor sí.
Ya, cuando hay tiempo. Cuando él va al pueblo. ¿Y la conexión desde el lodge hasta la carpintería está bien o no?
No prende.
Yeah, hay otro problema entonces.
Sí.
Okay, muchas gracias, Adolfo. Yeah, when I say I'm the electrical company, I do have some people to help me out. But they don't know what they're doing more than I do. So, in fact, I know more than they do. So, it's difficult. But I can turn my computer back on for the day. That's at least good. So anyway, back to these rich fuckers. People like to blame for everything. I blame the rich fuckers I know, which are my friends. Everybody doing well in the industrial world. And I could start with the people in the United States, right?